Hmm. Beautiful morning. Wow. So, it's the 4th of July, Independence Day, 2018. I'm just sitting here. It's not 9:30 in the morning. I'm just sitting here in North Carolina chilling, looking around, admiring the sounds and sights of nature. And just really thanking God for the opportunities that we have in this country. Yeah, I'm just like looking at the blessings that we have in this country. Man, I'm 27, be 28 tomorrow. Happy birthday to me. But yeah, like 3 cars in the yard, 2 cars in a truck, a house, a wife and 2 kids. I mean, that's a pretty nice start to a pretty decent life, if you ask me. And the freedoms that we have here, all because men decided to stand up and fight for that. Now, I know you have a certain section or group of people that will say, yeah, that Declaration of Independence thing, that Constitution thing, that 4th of July Independence Day thing, that ain't for us. It won't for black people. It won't talking about us. Well, after reading through the Constitution, I don't see anything in there that basically says that black people aren't free. Now, were there evil men in place in history in certain places in certain times in certain positions of power that abused that power to keep black people in certain positions? Yeah. Don't deny that. But if you look back and really think about it, most of them were Democrats. Just a thought. Yeah, I didn't see anywhere in that document where it said all men are created equal except for those niggers. It wasn't in there. Yeah, so all the things that we have here, because of that first initial thought of freedom and belief in freedom. Freedom for all. Now, like I said, it wasn't practiced at first. And that's because there were men in place that either couldn't or didn't believe that they could stop the hatred, or they hated blacks themselves, which is a flaw. I agree that that's a flaw, and everybody knows that that's a flaw. That's a flaw in the design. It's not the design itself. Read the words. The words didn't change. The words mean what they mean, and they meant what they've always meant. All men are created equal. That's why they had to fight so hard to prove that black people weren't men. But I digress on that point. Now, I think we have like certain freedoms here that we have. I mean, 3 cars in the yard, a house, land. All those are things that we can acquire here. And those are things that they're trying to take away. Now, the left is trying to take away land ownership. Basically, anything that you have that protects you or gives you a sense of individuality, they want to take it away and make it a collective pool. I have a problem with that. The beauty of the situation is, me and my brother, we didn't grow up rich. We didn't grow up with a lot. We didn't grow up with Now we were doing pretty good, I would say. Doing okay. But we weren't rich by any means. And we're still not. But where we are now is because of the steps that we've taken in our lives, and as I just speak for myself, the steps that I've taken in my life and the opportunities that I've taken hold of and moved forward with. Everybody has certain opportunities. We let them pass by, and then we blame other people for us not excelling in life. Take the opportunities that come to you and do what you can with those. And that will progress your life farther than standing somewhere with your hand out waiting for somebody to give you something. Because if nobody ever gives you anything, or they don't give you what you feel like you deserve to get, you'll never move forward. It's a flaw in the thought process. Freedom has been bred out. It's not about hard work and determination anymore. It's about what the government can do for you, and that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get up in the morning and go get what's yours. If you don't, you can't blame nobody else. And that's your right. If you want to sit down and wait and hope someone comes by and helps you, fine. But the spirit of freedom is get up and go get what's yours. Start businesses. Start small businesses and grow them, and then sell them or do whatever you want to do with them. But that's your right to start your business. That's your right to do what you want with your life. But don't blame other people when stuff falls apart. Opportunities are here. Take them. Move on with them. I said the founders, what they do? They stood up against the strongest military on the planet at that time for an idea of independence and freedom that wasn't even prevalent at that time. Like, no, who was thinking that? A small percentage of men decided to stand up, men and women decided to stand up to an oppressive government. Where's that spirit today? Oh, and all you black people out there talking about July 4th is not for us. Think about it. If there was no July 4th, no Independence Day, no America, there would be no Juneteenth. Just saying.